There is a major energy shift happening in your connection between you and your person this December. And Spirit is showing me that there is a real opportunity for reconnection and a deep foundational reset between you and the person on your mind. If you've been feeling distance or confusion or mixed signals with your partner, or even a sudden pull towards each other, this is not in your imagination. Something is realigning. So in this reading, I'm going to focus on your energy versus their energy, what you're both feeling about each other, what needs to heal, and what Spirit is preparing for you in the background, so that this December energy shift really opens up new opportunities for reconnection and for realignment. So welcome back to Love Alchemy Tarot. Let's settle down, ground your energy, take a deep breath, and let's see what Spirit has to say to you today. Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to Love Alchemy Tarot. I'm Valentina. I'm a relationship coach and tarot card reader, and today I'm going to focus on a you versus them December energy shift reading that I mentioned in the intro. The reason I want to do this is because I've been feeling that lately in the collectives that I normally channel, that I normally tap into, there has been a lot of change. And I know the feedback that I've received has been telling me that a lot of you feel very confused. And as always, at the end of the year, things can get a little bit complicated. So I'm going to first of all check the current energy in your connection to see, are you talking to each other? Are you in separation? What is really going on between you and the person on your mind? And the first three cards that I'm taking are going to tell us exactly what is the current energy between you. So Spirit, please tell me for my corrective, what is going on between them and the person on their mind? Ooh, interesting. So I already have three cards, very interesting cards. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. So I'm already getting the feeling that this relationship has been through a lot of challenges, that you've been taking on a lot of burdens, and you've been working on yourself, trying to find solutions to what has been going on. So no wonder I've held this pull towards doing this kind of reading today. But there is good news here, because the first card that came is the Three of Swords in reverse. This is a beautiful energy that says you are ready for healing, that even if there has been sadness, heartbreak, and difficulty in this relationship, you are now trying to heal this connection. And you also have the inner strength to do so. So yes, it is an end of a cycle. You hopefully are learning some lessons from all that has happened between you and the person on your mind. And what is really happening now, what this energy in December is telling you, is that you will find the strength to heal from whatever pain you've experienced in the past with this partner. And you are not ready to walk away. So there is definitely potential for a reunion, for reconciliation between you and your partner. So we will explore right now what is happening for them, what is happening for you, and how is this really going to move to the next level. We're going to start with, how are the viewers, the person on their mind, thinking about them? How are they feeling about the relationship? What is their current situation? What's really going on here for my viewer's person? One more, please. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. Give me one more card. Yes, a particular card is trying to come out. Okay, we have two. Wonderful. Let's see. Okay, and fantastic. At the bottom of the deck, this person has reconciliation and rebirth on their mind. So maybe they don't know it yet, maybe they haven't come to that conclusion, maybe you yourself are doubting this situation, but this energy in the unseen, in the subconscious, speaks of a rebirth in this situation. So that's really good news. And the first card that came is the King of Wands. I think the last reading that I had also had the King of Wands in the energy of the person on your mind, which is wonderful. It could be that I'm tapping into the same collective. And look at this. We have interesting cards that are mostly in reverse. But okay, so we have the King of Wands here, which means that the person still has a lot of passion towards you. They feel very inspired to come towards you. Obviously, you've had some challenges that you've needed to face in this relationship. But look, there is the second card of healing. So we have here the Nine of Wands in reverse. So like I said earlier, with the Ten of Wands that came as the energy at the bottom of the deck, it has been a challenging journey. There has been a lot of conflict. You've been fighting a lot of battles with this wounded warrior now in reverse. This is a confirmation. Spirit is reminding you that it is time for you to put down the arms, and your partner is also wanting to heal themselves, to heal these cycles, and to heal this connection, which is beautiful. The third card that came is the Seven of Wands in reverse, which is also great because the Seven of Wands is a card of defensiveness and standing apart and pulling away from a connection, from a partner. But now it seems that the energy that is coming towards you in December is one of coming back towards the connection. Again, yes, it's been difficult, but there's still a lot of passion. There is still a lot of love that is interesting here. And this King of Wands is definitely meaning business when it comes to coming towards you. However, this change is not going to happen very quickly because we have here the Chariot in reverse, which means that there is a block towards them taking action towards you. And this is wonderful because this is exactly the next question that I'm going to ask Spirit. What is stopping your partner from coming towards you? Obviously, it could be that they're now thinking they are at a crossroads. They are in this situation where they feel they need to choose between, should I go away from my person? Should I also continue down this road? Should I be the one taking action, leading, taking charge of this situation? So I will ask this question from Spirit. What is blocking my viewer's person from coming towards them? Wow, this is a very similar reading to what I had a couple of days ago that I posted. So give me, okay, one more card, please, for blocks. Spirit, what is blocking my viewer's person from taking action, from getting into this energy of the Chariot? All right, here we go. And again, oh my God, this is crazy. Bottom of the deck energy, Judgment again. You saw how much I shuffled, and this is definitely on their mind. So December has this very, very interesting potential for renewal and rebirth in this connection. And let's see what is stopping your partner from taking action. All right, wow. So many cards are the same. Please, whoever is watching this, if it resonates with you, do watch my last reading that I posted because there are so many common energies that really, I think, when I'm talking to the same people. So what is blocking this person? There is a need for transformation. There is a need to leave stuff behind. You already had in the joint energy between the two of you, you had the Eight of Cups in reverse, which means an inability or an unwillingness to walk away from something. And with Death in reverse, there is clearly a block towards transformation. So when death comes up, it's a beautiful card, by the way. There's no reason to be upset or to be worried about why do we have this energy here, because death actually means rebirth and transformation. Very similar to the energy of Judgment. In order for a new chapter to start, for this new cycle to start, we need to let certain ideas, certain parts of ourselves go or die, so that a new version of ourselves, a new version of the relationship can be reborn. And that's fabulous because the next card is Five of Wands in reverse. With this card in reverse, this also means that there is a need for you to end whatever conflict you had. This card actually shows two people caught up in a tug of war. So if there has been back and forth, if there has been issues, clearly this card confirms that you were not aligned before, and that those challenges, those conflicts really need to be left in the past so that you can truly heal from all these conflict situations. And if there has been a pattern where you've pulled, or your partner has pulled away from each other, we have here the Seven of Wands in reverse, so they've been defensive, and now here they also have the Four of Swords in reverse. It means that you could have been in no contact situation. It could mean that this partner has pulled their energy back from you in the past, and now they are ready to come out. Although with this energy in the blocked position, maybe this particular return from taking the time to engage in self-reflection has not yet come. So there is the energy, the potential in the month of December for your partner to come back towards you, to come out of isolation, to come out of this period of taking the time to really reflect and review the relationship and understand what's going on, and also for them to stop looking into the past. The Five of Cups in reverse is a card of sadness, of depression, of being more focused on what has not worked in a relationship, in a situation, rather than seeing the potential of the Two of Cups, the two cups that are still standing. And you can see that here on this card, there's a person who looks like huddled up on themselves, really focusing on these cups that are spilled in front of them, but the cups behind them, they are the cups of the Two of Cups, essentially the cups that talk about reunification and union and connection. So with this card in reverse, this is again very good news that there has been this connection. There has been an energy of negativity, of looking towards the past, but now the partner is ready to move on to calmer waters. With the Six of Swords here, there is this energy, this potential in December for them to come towards you and meet you here in this sunset, in a situation where something new can truly appear. So I'm going to look at their intentions. What are their intentions, Spirit? What is my viewer's person on the mind intending to do? What action are they going to take? Where are they planning to move this relationship towards? What are these calmer waters? What is going on? What are their intentions? Okay, look, we have this, we have this. Fabulous. Well, I'll take one more. Okay, beautiful. And I was going to say, if the Judgment is again at the bottom, I'm going to say something to Spirit. But no, we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there is still some hurt, but this hurt is coming to an end. So I feel that with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this is confirmation that it has not been an easy journey. If it was an easy journey, you probably would not be watching tarot to understand what's going on and what kind of shifts are happening currently. So yes, this is confirmation that things have been tough. But let's see, because I see some beautiful cards here. We do have an Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, even though this card is in reverse, and it means that right now the potential for a reunion and love to be coming your way is a little bit blocked with the card being in reverse. So right now, maybe the partner is not quite ready to take the first step towards offering you a cup of love. And I feel that the reason for that is they don't believe they can offer you stability. So with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, we have here two cards of potential new beginnings. So the potential to offer you something that is emotional and powerful. So the card is here, right? Even though the card is in reverse, it means that right now your partner doesn't feel ready to offer you a new cup of love. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, maybe they do not feel that they have yet reached a point where they can offer you stability, they can offer you commitment, and maybe there are things that still need to be dealt with because I'm going to show you the next cards here. First of all, we have the moon in reverse, which means that things will need to come into the light. So potentially shadows need to be healed. Definitely healing is needed, because we have here the star upright and the moon in reverse. These two cards together tell a beautiful story of how your partner, the person on your mind, has maybe realized that there have been secrets, there have been shadows, there have been patterns that have not been working towards the potential positive outcome in this relationship. And in order for this healing to happen, some shadows will need to be dealt with. When we talk about shadows, we talk about things that we keep in the subconscious. So I feel that the energy here is that your partner's intentions are to heal their shadows, are to bring things. So the intention is here for them to bring things into the light, to acknowledge the truth, to come towards you energetically speaking, with hope, with a desire. They see you as a wish fulfilled. They see you as somebody that they've been dreaming about. However, with the moon in reverse, secrets need to come to light. And of course, this is wonderful confirmation, because they do see you as a soulmate. We have here the lovers, which is another confirmation that yes, they want this connection. They feel that union. It might be a divine union. You may be twin flames. You may be soulmates. So there is definitely a very powerful energy here that I was mentioning in the beginning. 3 major arcana in their intentions, where they definitely see you as their soulmate. They definitely hope that you are going to come back together into divine union. And they also have this awareness that there are secrets and shadows that need to come into the light. So healing needs to be done before this union can actually come into being. So that is really beautiful energy. I love this for their intentions, and I can see how everything that is happening here and all these cards are heralding this beautiful shift, this beautiful change in your connection, and I'm loving this. So I'm going to now change decks, and I'm going to look at what is happening for you. But maybe before that, I'm just gonna take cards from this, because I just had the soulmate card, right? So I just want to see from this telepathy oracle decks, what is the oracle message that the person on your mind would like to communicate to you. So what is their higher self really looking at sharing with you right now to reassure you that this outcome that you desire is on its way, and that spirit is working to your advantage. So spirit, tell me, what is the person's on my viewer's mind? What is their higher self needing to communicate to my viewer right now? What are they trying to say to my viewers? Okay, strength. Strength and maze. I'm gonna get one more card. One more card, please. Okay, soul. All right. Beautiful confirmation from spirit here that strength is definitely needed. You had strength before in the energy between you. So this message says the power of love is like a magnet driving souls together, drawing souls together. So again, we have the lovers, we have strength twice, we have healing, and we have wish fulfillment with the star. And then we have this card that says your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. So this shift that happens in December is absolutely going to make a huge difference, because the maze card says even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. What a beautiful message to confirm your partner's energy, the person on your mind. And definitely there are many confirmations in the card that I just pulled for you, saying that things are going to go just very, very well from your partner's perspective. So now let's have a look at your energy. What is happening for you? What do you need to heal? And what spirit has in store for your side of the story? All right, so let's see what spirit has to say about you, my viewer. So Spirit, please tell me, how is my viewer feeling about this connection? How are they feeling about the person on their mind? What is the current energetic footprint of this relationship? How wonderful. Right, let's see. How does my viewer feel about the person on their mind in this connection, please? Ooh, we have a lot of cards. I'm going to take all of them. So bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit in reverse. So with this energy of the Hermit in reverse, I'm getting the message that maybe it has been difficult for you to truly do the introspective journey to understand why the things that have happened have taken place. And it's an invitation that maybe this journey to self-develop or towards self-development, towards a deeper understanding, towards finding purpose in your inner light, it needs to happen, but it is somehow blocked right now. So with the Hermit in reverse, I feel that you have not yet felt the pull towards truly understanding the lessons of this relationship. And we're going to see what is going on here, because we have 5 cards already. I see several of them. Wonderful. And the first one, of course, is the 10 of Cups. So you do see this person as your wish fulfillment. You see them as, you know, soulmate. We had soulmates, that we had the lovers on your partner side. So I feel that you have this very deep connection with this partner. You definitely are attached to them. You think that they are your wish fulfillment and that everything about them represents exactly the person that you've always waited for. But I feel that right now you are not talking to each other. With the High Priestess here, this is a card of silence and wisdom. So maybe you've decided that in order for this relationship to come back into some sort of balance, to be renewed and reignited, you needed to take some time off. So even though the Hermit was in reverse, this card is an indication that you are starting to listen to your intuition, you're starting to use your wisdom. It is also a card that speaks of divine feminine energy. So maybe you have now learned to be in this energy of not chasing something. To me, the High Priestess is quite similar to the Empress energy, where, you know, I don't chase, I attract. But more importantly, I feel that right now there is some distance between you. And also with your partner having the Moon in reverse and you having the High Priestess, I think there are some secrets, there are some things that have not been truly been expressed in this relationship, and that needs to change, because here we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles is the queen that actually has a lot of confidence. She's very strong, she's very confident, she holds on to the things that are meaningful to her, what is important to her. So she has mastered the material world. However, for you, I feel that without this relationship in your life, you feel destabilized, you feel that something fundamental is missing, and you cannot really find the your balance, your inner power. So with this Queen in reverse, of course, you are feeling that you need something to come towards you from your partner, but you also have here the King of Wands. So you have the King of Wands here as the first card for your partner. So this came for them and this one came for you. So this clearly tells me that you are still very attracted to each other. There is a lot of chemistry. You feel that this person truly touches all your important buttons, and that you definitely want to be together. All these cards are talking about a high level connection, something that is very spiritual potentially, but also something that has a lot of the material world attraction. However, you feel that this relationship is now a little bit on a pause. So with the the 8 of Wands in reverse, you can see that not much is moving. And again, we have beautiful mirroring here between your energies. Your partner had the Chariot in reverse and you have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So you are definitely taking a break from each other. Most likely you are in no contact. Again, you have two cards that speak of silence and pulling back the energy, and nothing is moving for now. But I feel that with this energy here, the month of December is really going to bring some new stuff. And we have the first card, Page of Cups. So potentially you are going to hear from your partner, you are going to get an apology from them, and they might actually reach out, although the original energy on their side says they're still a little bit scared to bring you that cup of love. With the Page of Cups, you feel that yes, there is maybe potential for something. It could be that you are thinking about reaching out to them, which at this point maybe it's not such a good idea. We're going to find out. So I'm going to ask the cards, what is the block here from your side? What is blocking my viewer from getting what they want? What are the current blocks from my viewer's side? I have 3 cards already. I'll take those for now. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So in terms of blocks, it feels to me like you're not really feeling very attractive. You have the King of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel that you're not quite in your energy of attraction. You don't really feel like things have been moving in your direction. So let's see what these cards say. First of all, we have the Page of Wands. Did you have a Page of Wands? Well, we have a lot of pages here. So we had the Page of Cups here. We have the Page of Wands. And look at this. You have the 6 of Swords and the Star. What a beautiful mirroring here. You have the 6 of Swords. Didn't your partner have the 6 of Swords? Yes, they also have the 6 of Swords. So you are both, you have been struggling to move towards calmer waters. So there is definitely a desire here from both your sides to leave the past behind. This is nice. Even though your energy is still in the blocked position, you need to leave some of these things behind, whatever stories, conflict, hurt and pain that you've had in the past. But you are also ready to heal. Look at this. We have 2 stars here. Where is the star? We have 2 stars and we have 2 6 of Wands. 6 of Swords. What a beautiful mirroring and such a beautiful confirmation that you and your partner really do want the same thing, really have this potential to bring this relationship back into balance. That renewal, that Judgment card that kept coming up in the beginning, this is so beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, so nice. So let's see what with these blocks here. So definitely let's see what are your intentions. What are my viewers' intentions? What actions are they planning to take? What are my viewers' intentions? Spirit, tell me, please. What are my viewers' intentions? Okay, one more. The Hermit wanted to come out. What are my viewers' intentions? What kind of actions is my viewer meant to take? Wow, so many cards. All right, we'll take all of them. Look at this. You have the Chariot upright. Oh my God, such beautiful energies. I love it, I love it, I love it. So you want to take action. Maybe it's in the subconscious, but you definitely want to take some actions towards this relationship. And wow, look at this. Wow, I love this. Judgment in reverse. So right now the potential for a renewal is relatively low on your side in terms of you're not going to start making things happen. But look at this, the Hermit that was at the bottom of the deck before is here. So maybe you are a little bit blocked in your mind when it comes to you actually digging deep to find out what's going on. It could be that there are issues here in terms of you not seeing that there is this potential to start something new, but the breakthrough, right, the inspiration and the download, you know, the divine download that yes, things can happen is here. So in terms of your actions and intentions, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So you definitely want this relationship to happen. You have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, so the two beautiful completions of cycle. You have the Page of Wands, and then you also have the Nine of Wands. So both you and your partner have the Nine of Wands. They have it in reverse. You still feel a little bit of the pain of this cycle. It has been challenging, it has been difficult, but we have so many cards of new beginnings, aces and pages. I think we have all the pages. We have everything that talks about new beginnings and starting something new. We have death in reverse, we have judgment several times. So I feel that definitely the potential for this relationship to shift, for the energy in this whole situation to shift dramatically in the month of December is huge, and I love this for you. Right, so I'm going to use this deck to find out what is the potential outcome in your situation. What's going to happen, Spirit, between my viewer and the person on their mind in the month of December? What do they need to focus on? Ooh, we have acceptance. Beautiful card. I love it. What is the potential outcome between my viewer and the person on their mind in the month of December 2025? I almost said 2022, so I wonder if you and this person have been trying to come together since 2022. Okay, and the unexpected, beautiful. Okay, so I think the most important message here is that you and your partner will need to accept that this has been a challenging time and to slowly work towards accepting of each other. This is really important because I feel that you really are hungry for this reconnection. So there's definitely going to be a lot of energy that is going to come between you, and you are going to accept each other as you are, and to accept that this connection actually is something very powerful that draws you together. And the way it might happen is that the universe might actually bring you two together in an unexpected way. So as an outcome, I think this message is really powerful because it tells you that what is happening in this connection is not something that is within your control, that you feel this pull, this crazy attraction for each other with so many wands here, the Kings of Wands and all the other messages that we've had so far. And that once you accept that this cycle that you've been through has to end and you have to do the work and you go through the healing process, then things will really start to shift. So I'm just gonna get a couple of messages from this Angel Therapy Oracle cards because it was very clear in this reading that there was a lot of healing needed. So let's see what the angels have to say in terms of what kind of healing does this connection require, Spirit? What do my viewers need to know? What should they focus on, please? What do my viewers need to focus on? All right. Do I have something? Yes. One more. No, look at this. Very interesting. Spirit, one more card, please. You that one? All right. Okay, so the first card that came says, if you get nervous, focus on service. Right? So this is a beautiful card. Important to start with gratitude. And gratitude actually is not just thanking Spirit and saying thank you for everything that I've created so far or what I have in my life, but it's also really focusing on giving to others, because the gratitude that we receive from other people when we do things for them is also going to be returned to us, because givers gain. The second message of things that you can do to heal this connection is workshops and seminars. So attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Well, this is actually a wonderful opportunity for me to speak about the fact that I've created a method called the reset method. It is very clear to me from your reading that what you need is a reset, as in a starting from scratch, a new beginning. And in order for all this healing that needs to happen for your journey of self-discovery to really start, it would be really a powerful way for you to really approach this relationship and how you can heal it. So if you are interested, just check the messages below the description, because I'm offering free relationship diagnostic sessions that you can sign up for throughout the whole month of December. That also includes some personal tarot draws, but more importantly, it really gives you this opening towards understanding what are these blocks, what have been these conflicts all about, what are the patterns that are at play in this relationship that really need to be healed for you to move on to the calmer waters. You both had the calmer waters message. And here the final message is God box. You are in gratitude when you do the inner work and when you ask for the universe to give you what is most important to you. Usually God, the universe, delivers. I will just love you and leave you, and thank you once again for watching these readings, for your comments and likes and shares. And if you are interested in resetting this and discovering your shadows and starting your own self-discovery journey, please do check the box below, because there is so much information there and there are so many freebies that you can get. So I hope that this reading resonated with you, that the messages that I've shared today have really landed well with you. And if you have any questions, you can always reach me by making comments and writing to me below. So thank you, and I wish you a fabulous day and a fabulous month of December, and I will see you very soon in my next reading. Lots of love.